Let's talk about the layout of the work list. So first we'll start on the far left side. You can see here that we have these I's and O's and A's and O's and A's. So what this stands for is the different types of assessments. So I stands for intervention, O stands for order, and A stands for assessment. So if there is an IO, it was an intervention that was brought over by order. If it's AO, it is an assessment that is brought over by order. Next, you can see our care items. So these are the names of our assessments that we will be documenting on. Next, we have our frequencies. So this is how often you should be documenting each assessment. And under the question mark is more details. So O stands for order, and if I click on this O, it will show me the order details. If I click on this P, it'll show me the policy or protocol associated with this assessment. If I click on A, it'll show me the associated data for this intervention. And if I click on I, it'll show me the item detail associated with this assessment. So sometimes there's some text here with additional information about that particular assessment. The next column we have is our last done column. So if we completed any documentation, we'll see when the last assessment was completed. And here we can see our status due. So this is what's due next. Also, you can click any of these items in the header and it will sort by that field. And you'll notice that there is a thicker gray bar between this section and the time section. So from here, you'll see the times to document your assessments. And you'll see these little clocks. And the clocks signify a reminder to complete the documentation at the times specified. And you can also grab your scroll bar at the bottom and move over to the right to see more of the clocks. It's strongly encouraged to click the clock to complete your documentation. So from here, I'll click my clock, and then I can go to the bottom and select document to document on that assessment. So if I wanted to, I could change my time. To do that, I would drop my arrow here, and I would change my date or time to whatever I would like to change it to. So in this instance, I will change it to 1400 and select OK. Some of these documents have certain rules in them that will do conversions for you. For example, temperature will convert Fahrenheit. So if I type in 98 space F and then I hit tab or enter, it'll convert to the Celsius. Then I'll select oral. And this is called an instance. So I'll have to indicate the new location. I'll say I'm monitoring electrodes. And right now I'm clicking tab to move between my boxes. You can also simply click. Again, this is another one of those instances, so I have to specify a location before I can document on it. You'll also notice sometimes you'll see bubbles, and the bubbles you can only select one item, whereas the boxes you can select multiple items. And then once I'm done, I'll select save and exit.